Hello, hello, hello.
What
Welcome
For
to
the second
the
time.
Blaze and Stove podcast for the second time.
Yeah, I said it. My mic was off. So then I said
Oh, they didn't hear you the first time.
exactly. That's one.
Oh my gosh, my nails. Sorry. I've been working on the shop salon business.
My nails. That's what's up.
Welcome, guys.
Yeah,
Tune in.
Blaze and Soul podcast here every Wednesday, coming to you guys, bringing information, talking about current events,
Yes.
highlighting local entrepreneurs, role models, community leaders, everything under the sun. So we were not here last week, so I'm trying to think, has there been anything in current events that we need to discuss?
Current events. I don't know.
Besides them finding out about Trump's
Speak louder.
disingenuous practices as far as real estate was concerned. What else? The pandemic is still going strong. I think that is it as far as topical news.
That's it?
I mean, I really can't think of anything else. I watch news all the time, but it's always the same. But
that is it.
I believe that is it. I do. So what we need to do is introduce our guests for tonight.
Our guest is us.
I was gonna position it a better way.
Oh, okay. Okay, go for it.
So we've had people that have asked us about our business, and they see our posts on social media, and we're always talking about other people's business. And we thought, well, you know, people are asking a lot of questions. Why don't we kind of focus on our business? We're, you know, in the community, we are entrepreneurs, so we thought we'd give you guys a little background on our businesses, you know, as part of our never-ending mission.
Yes, leaving a 9-to-5 corporate to get more flexibility in entrepreneurship. We're leaving what do they say? Some of the quotes: leaving a 9-to-5 to work 24/7. To now work 24/7. You know, between the two of us, we do so much, and which, you know, it's a strength and also weakness at the same time. You know, currently, I work with two organizations doing their marketing, and one is Hanul, and one is Hanul Family Alliances. Bless you, babe. And Hanul is a Korean-based organization.
Oh, no. We talk about our businesses. We don't talk about.
I could still bring up. Okay,
we
guys.
talk about our business.
Tonight.
This podcast focuses on entrepreneurs, role models.
Okay, so we're talking about us tonight. Okay, let's switch the subject. I just wanted a quick brief. Other businesses we're working with. So let's talk about some things that are coming up with us, with beautiful potential and iLocal online marketing, and we'll give you some. He's the online marketing guru, so I'll let him speak on that. I will share a little bit about. Yeah, he knows because you know he's a nerd, so he is
calling names now.
I mean, that's a good thing, isn't it? A nerd. Oh, so you know I'm Laos, right? So you know I'm Laos, right? So Laotian Lao.
I had no idea.
So, anyways,
Mexican.
Being Lao. Oh my gosh. When we were growing up, just a quick funny story, guys. So when we were growing up, our parents, like my parents, my aunt, all of that, they would always say this all the time. When you grow up, I want you to be a nerd. And so the way that our adults, they have like a kind of a slang. So we always thought that they wanted us to be a nerd when we grew up. But when we finally figured it out, they wanted us to be a nurse. So they're like, oh yeah, you know, when you grow up, I want you to be a nut.
That's funny.
But they say it in Laos though.
That's funny to me.
They say but nhai could ma like a ben nut duh. They say like that. They say but nhai could ma ben nut duh, and I'm like nerd. Why si ben young nerd? Why am I gonna be a nerd? So, but then when we finally figured it out, they meant nurse, guys. So, nurse is the.
Is that why your brothers are nerds?
Yeah, so are you. So you fit right with them. Yeah. So yes. Where was I? Okay, we got thrown off track here. But speaking of Laos, we had a very interesting topic earlier, Marcello and I. That's the thing with our podcast. You never know what you're going to get because it's not scripted. So.
Oh, wait. Okay.
We want to talk about that adultery.
Damn, I'm perplexed. I don't know.
No, adultery system.
No, baby. The dowry.
Oh, dowry. System, yeah. Oh. Okay, the dowry system. So I was okay.
I'm like, damn, are you trying to tell me something? I mean, what?
On the show, I'm telling him something. So, anyways, the dowry system, right? So I was explaining to my husband that, growing up in the Lao community, we go by what's called the dowry system. And a lot of times when the guys, they're going to go ask for the hand in marriage for the girl, then they have to bring money. So he left out because, we're...
I was 33 years old or something like that at the time. I wasn't coming up with 10 for 10 grand.
So in our Lao community, and I think it still goes on nowadays, in Lao marriages, if you are marrying a traditional Lao girl, you do have to come up with a how do you say it? A dowry. And you have to, talk to their parents and see how much it is. Sometimes it's gold, sometimes it's not, But anyways, look it up. It's called dowry system, and we still practice that here in America. And we had an interesting conversation about that earlier. I guess he didn't really realize it was still going on, but it is.
Yeah, I was aware of the dowry system. Usually most cultures back in the day had a type of dowry system because you were taking away from the household. The daughter usually, especially the oldest daughter, usually would help with the cooking, the cleaning, helping in the fields. So you were taking away a almost monetary portion of the household.
So you had to pay the parents.
Well, you had to. I mean, if you're taking away from the household, then you have to replace what you take away, or try to do the best you can to replace what you take away. So that was one aspect of it. Another one, of course, was to show respect to the parents.
Yeah.
So I knew about the dowry system. I didn't know that it still went on. Number one. Number two, I didn't know that the Lao community here in America practice that as well.
Yes, we do.
Which is
interesting, right?
Is what it is.
Yes.
What it is.
Yes.
I believe her brothers did something to that effect. And I know, a couple other people who said they did that, but they weren't Lao. They were from the Indian community. So from that aspect, I see.
Babe, I don't know if people can hear you. You're not. I can't.
This is my Mac Daddy vibe voice.
You talk real. I talk. Well, I guess because we're so opposite. I'm like loud and oh my gosh, and he just like yeah. Can't really hear you. You chill. See, I'm loud because I'm loud, right?
I don't have to get loud to articulate.
Oh, babe. Yes, but like we record this and we download it to our podcast, so we have to hear you nice and loud.
Okay. So I guess I have to,
because you have to sit up a little.
Well, now she changing. You see how women
because when you're closer, people can hear you more. But when you're closer, people can hear you. Sitting here,
I'm asking, I'm talking to you, and she's like, "No, straighten up." So you see how it's gonna be about 15 more years. When we get a little bit older, she's gonna be like, "Hey, sit up, eat your soup." So fellas, be mindful of that.
Fellas.
But what I was gonna say is, we
Mhm.
also discussed. Steve Harvey had a discussion. It was
Oh
probably
yeah.
old, but it was whether or not you should order whatever you want via the most expensive thing on the menu on a first date. And the group of people that they had that were speaking of it, it was mostly women, uh, were divided. Some said, if he take you to the restaurant, if he picked a restaurant, take you to the restaurant, you should be able to order, what you want. One lady said she told a gentleman that she was dating to come over and she'll cook dinner, and he said, "Can I bring something?" And she said, "Yeah, you can bring some wine." And he said, "Okay, what type of wine?" And I forget the brand.
It was $200 wine.
But it was $250 a bottle.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that was the discussion that we had. Should a woman on one side of the fence they were saying, you don't try to tax somebody. If you wouldn't order it when you were not with the person, why would you order it now, especially on the first date? The other people were saying that, hey, if he's taking me to this spot and it's on the menu, then he should be more mindful of where he's taking me. Kind of that scenario. Now, I'm on the fence that on the first day, we're talking the first date. We're not talking about we didn't been on 3 or 4 dates, especially.
Mm-hmm.
None of that. First date, if you order now, and a caveat to this is that she ordered like $300 worth of stuff. And when the bill came, he felt that she should pay half because his stuff came up to like $40 and hers came up to $300. So he was saying, well, let's just split it. I'll pay my portion. I'll pay a portion, but I don't think I should have to spend $350. Now, I feel that was wrong. Now, if you took her out and she whatever she ordered, you pay for it. That's not in question. Here's my thing. If I take you out on the first date, I don't care where I take you, and you decide to order the most expensive things on the menu, that will be the last date we have. So
Dang.
yes, I will pay the bill.
It just depends on who you ask because everyone has different opinions.
Right, but if you go and order the most expensive thing on the menu,
Valentine's is coming up.
That is a special occasion. That is different.
Okay.
Far different.
Okay.
But on a first date, I met you at an event.
What was our first date like?
Our first date?
Mm-hmm. Do you remember? What did I ordered? I remember what I ordered.
Wasn't it like
Italian restaurant?
Yeah, it wasn't an Olive Garden. It was
so good.
But it was a little small
Italian restaurant. Italian restaurant. I ordered the angel something pasta. And then the next time you cooked.
What did I cook?
You cooked chicken parmesan. And it was in your apartment. I remember. I remember it was 25. How old is Asia? It was about 20 something years ago.
Yes.
20 something years ago in your garden level apartment. I even remember what I wore.
The patio was brick.
I don't know. I didn't look in your. It was underground. Right. It was garden level. I don't even remember what I wore. Because you were trying to kiss me, and I said not on the first date, not on the second date.
That is so not me.
Yes, you were. Okay. All right, guys. I plead the fifth.
Now, I will say that I might have tried to get a kiss.
Yeah, you.
But after the first time you said no, I wouldn't try to kiss you again.
No, you didn't. I didn't say that. I said you tried to kiss. I said no, not yet.
I had too much ego for that.
Wow.
Back at that time, I had too much ego.
Oh, Lord.
But what do you guys think? Do you think that if on the first date I took you to Shea Ballin Steakhouse, would you have got the lobster, the filet mignon?
But what if everything on the menu was expensive? Or what if you told me I can order whatever?
My caveat was the most expensive thing. I'm not saying you don't order an $80 plate of food. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you get the $179.99 entree with a $100 bottle of wine and the dessert you get off the, how they bring the dessert cart over to you, and you get the $40 creme brulee, and my total comes. See, that's what that's how I would base that off of. If she sees that I spend roughly $60-$80 on my plate, then in my mind her thought process should be, I'm going to spend $60 or $80 on my plate. I'm not going to be beneath what you order, but I will match what you order in any way. So that's how you gauge a person.
Yeah, it's just courtesy.
But I thought that was out of their mind. She would have never heard from me again. I would have paid the bill. I'd have drove her home. Even if she would have asked me to come up for a nightcap, I would have said, no, I got to get up early in the morning. And that would have been the last time she seen me.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on from relationships.
All right, so
let's talk business.
Yes. Me and my wife do own 2 companies. We have offices in Elgin, Illinois, and we are entrepreneurs. We, to some degree, both businesses do kind of the same thing. They might have a different audience attached to it. But
I cater to the women, to the ladies,
and that's so.
Hey, I mean, I have male clients. I have male clients.
Sexism is what it is.
I have male clients, but sometimes if you hear a male voice, I'm on their business coaching call. And who are you talking to?
Oh,
just kidding.
Man, you know what? People who watch our podcast probably have a very different opinion than what I truly have. I'll be talking about who you talking to. Yeah. When have I said?
You guys, seriously, this is you and me talking right now. No. I was on a diversity call one day. I'm on the board committee. He walks in because it was a male voice on there.
Oh, I didn't say who you was talking to because there was a male voice on there.
Oh.
You were on a call. I didn't know whether or not you had it muted or I'm like, hey, who are you talking to?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You see how you get
what about Clubhouse? You were like upset about Clubhouse.
Oh, hey, let's hit this one hard. Okay, let's hit this one.
Since we're talking about business and social media,
so
I stopped going on Clubhouse because this one gave me such a hard time.
Nah.
Okay, I haven't been on there since.
Film. Okay, so I'm like I said, I do marketing. I do digital marketing. So I'm aware of all news articles and reports about marketing and
I go on there for prayer too, you guys.
She trying to gas y'all right now.
No, seriously.
At that time,
it's motivational.
At that time, listen, once again, somebody feel they're in the wrong when they try to stop.
Lord, here we go.
The story from being told. So,
I'm in the wrong. What did I do wrong?
Well, I will say that I won't say you're in the wrong. That's very dismissive.
Yeah, that is. See what I mean? You guys see what I go through?
Anyway, back to the story. So, my wife, a lot of times stays up late because that's the only time that she gets
That's
work
the only time I get to work
with the kids and everything.
I told you leave 9 to 5 to work 24/7.
So she's always up super late and stuff like that. She was on Clubhouse a lot initially when it first kicked off. So not only was she on there a lot, she was on there a lot late at night. Now, once again, through the knowledge that I gained from working in marketing, like she said, 24/7, I understood that Clubhouse was changing. And after
he saw it on the news because he watches the news a lot.
Actually, I got it from Social Media Today, which is a news outlet that I subscribe to. Okay. But they had seen that there was like a 60% shift in the conversations after, I think it was like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock or something like that. And they got dark, sexual, just how social media can get off the deep end. So when I told her, I was like, man, you need to watch you being on what is it called again?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. You have to watch me on Clubhouse because there's a shift in the dynamics after a certain time. And she's on late at night. And she was like, oh, you don't trust me. And, oh, I can't believe you would say something. I'm like, baby, it's not me saying it. The research stipulates this. You know what I'm saying? You're a beautiful woman. You're on late at night. And the parameters change a lot in a lot of these Clubhouse sessions. And no, it's just because you don't.
He didn't understand the platform.
Wait a minute. Don't
you
understand.
choose what rooms you go into.
But just because the room says
Bible, says prayer that you don't go
you
into.
had a lot of corporate and
corporate
yes
stuff.
Listen to what
business.
I'm saying.
I go into the business
just because
rooms.
a room says they're discussing one thing, that conversation can quickly shift to another. I've seen it. I have experienced that when I was on hip hop. What you call it? So then she started hearing it on news outlets and stuff about Clubhouse, and she started saying, and then she quietly. Now she didn't say, "Hey, I think you're right, man. I'm gonna stop." No, what she did is just quietly stopped a lot of her usage of Clubhouse
because every time I'm on there.
No, we had this discussion one time.
No, I'm saying oh gosh, if I'm up and I want to listen to something motivational, I should not even jump on because he's gonna I'm on Clubhouse and think that I'm doing something shady.
One is not exclusive of the other. And I never accused you of anything. I didn't say you were doing it wrong,
but I do have control over.
And no one said you didn't have control
over what's being discussed.
You are
or not.
assuming based on your own emotions.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
So what I'm saying is, I gave you my viewpoint on something. I gave you my recommendation, and I also made a point of saying, I'm not telling you can't go on. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? That's not my bag to tell you something you can or cannot do. Just understand what my viewpoint is of it and make your own determination. So I thought that was completely fair. And it is, I mean, we can pull out the data that suggests that what I'm saying is accurate. You know?
Okay.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Oh my gosh. All right, believe everything you hear with caution. Seriously.
Data is data.
No, but some data is, the news, that's how they do it. Because it could be written by somebody who may have the other platforms jealous of Clubhouse that wrote different things.
That is the difference between what true news is and what social media and all this other stuff is.
I'm sure there's raunchy rooms, but
it ain't even about raunchy rooms. Cats that's thirsty or go in a room that says.
But that can be anywhere. You can go out the house to the stores, and you'll still get that. So if somebody's raunchy, they
when you go to the store, ain't nobody gonna walk up to you and be like, "Hey, guess what? I heard that women are." No, that's not how that usually works. But when you guys are in a conversation talking about one thing, and someone makes a comment,
I understand.
I've been in board meetings. Okay, I have been in board meetings where somebody will say something off the cuff. And everybody will make kind of jokes about that off the cuff statement, and it can snowball.
Right, but that can happen anywhere, your boardroom.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just relaying information, but that's how men are. Though we're factual.
Right. Some men, not all men.
This cat is
okay. Not all men, and not all women are the same either.
Very true.
There you go. All right. So tell us, Mr. Robertson. What? Tell us about iLoco online marketing. What is it that you do with iLoco online marketing, and what tips can you give the audience who may be a struggling entrepreneur on how they could grow their business doing free stuff online, or how to get their online presence more out there?
No doubt. iLoco online marketing has been around for probably a little bit over 10 years. I've been in marketing 15 or so years. Basically, in a nutshell, um, iLocal is not only digital marketing, that's what we specialize in, but we handle all forms of marketing. We kind of provide additional service to small, medium sized businesses that need that boost in branding and sales. So basically, what we do is we put together a campaign to grow your online digital footprint, as well as hopefully get your message, your vision out there to potential customers, and that can translate into sales. Um, you guys understand what marketing is. I mean, it's everything from your logo to the state of your company to the culture of your company. All of this stuff comes in under the umbrella of marketing, whether it's branding or paid advertisement. All of that kind of conveys under marketing and advertising to a certain degree. I have, worked in corporate for marketing. I've had over $7 million budget yearly that I had dispersed in marketing. So I kind of know um, what works, what doesn't, and how to kind of put together a plan of attack to get where you need to get. Every business, I don't care how small you are, even if you're in your basement and you only are churning out 2 orders a month, you should have some form of marketing plan that is in place. Especially if you don't have a lot of sales. And that's even more reason to get yourself a online plan, do stuff. Some of the basic stuff you can do free. All you gotta have is the time to do it. But it's imperative. Just like sales is imperative, marketing is imperative for your business. If you think that your business, whatever it is the best at doing what you do, then that's a message that you need to send out to as many people as possible. And digital marketing is a way to do that that is instantaneous and can be cost effective if done the right way. You guys are on social media, you know, at least I would say an hour a day, and that's at the very very low end. So if you can be on social media looking at memes and funny anecdotes and things of that nature, then at the same time you can take an extra 15 to 20 minutes and help out your business. Now, whether that is promoting your business on social media, whether it is getting involved in the practice of SEO, which is search engine optimization, um, those things initially don't cost anything to do. You can set up a company page on every social media platform that's out there and just um, detail your message. Before you detail your message, make sure you sit down and write it out. Know what your message is. But that costs you nothing except your time. Get it out there, and you'll be since it costs nothing and it only costs your time. You're no worse for the wear. Search engine optimization. There are some things that you can do as far as making sure that Google My Business has all of your information, making sure all online directories that you know of, whether it's Yahoo or Bing or whatever the case may be, every online directory and search engine should have your business information. You should have some type of business page set up that has all your relevant information. It's totally free. It gives you more exposure, and it will increase your ratings as far as Google is concerned. So now, instead of being on that 5th page starting out, you might hit the 3rd or 2nd page. If you continue to do these practices, you'll be on the 1st page. I don't want to get into all aspects of marketing, but those are some things that you can do. I tell my clients all the time that if they want to do certain things as far as marketing is concerned, you can do it on the weekend. I tell, I've gave seminars on marketing to Chamber of Commerce and BNI groups, and I've actually taught marketing abroad. What I tell them is commercial break, which means that whatever you're watching on TV, whether it be a game or a TV show, whatever the case may be, every time a commercial comes on, you have your laptop right next to you and you start entering information. If you do that, as much as most of us watch television in a week's time, you'll have more than enough information that you've put in that is glorifying your business, that is increasing the exposure that you need to have a successful business. So, yeah, if nothing else from this, you take that commercial break, that you can help your business every time they're trying to sell you something, and they're always trying to sell you something. So let's get into bigger businesses. So if you don't have the time to do it yourself, or you're a little bit bigger business where your competition is spending real money on marketing, so you need to fight fire with fire. That's when you would come into iLocal. We put together a strategic campaign. Before you spend a dollar, before we place an ad, before we say one thing about your business, we put together a strategic plan with you involved. You are the expert in your field. I'm the expert in my field. So my field is getting your message out to the masses in the most effective way. Whatever your business is, you're the expert, so you have to help me to send that message out. And what I mean by help me is you have a vision. That's why you started your business. Tell me your vision. Tell me your goals. Tell me what your culture is for your business. Tell me why you started your business. Mm-hmm. Answering these questions will allow me to fill in the blanks to put together a strategic campaign. Once we have that campaign set, then I take a look at the campaign and the goals and what's available, and then I make a determination on what services you need to grow your business quickly, effectively, and without spending, without breaking the bank, so to speak. That can be paid advertisements, that can be graphic design work, that can be ad placement, videos, you name it, we do it. We've had experience in it. I've made countless videos using everything from my phone to a high quality camera to a drone. So whatever we feel we need, we have that ability to put it together. Another important thing is your website. Once again, even if
yeah. Well, so what do you tell people that, oh, I don't need a website?
Well, that's a interesting, I guess, query. But to be honest, if you don't see the benefits of a website, then I question why you're in business. Mm-hmm. Because you only have so many salesmen. Mm-hmm. So why not have a online salesman 24/7? Mm-hmm. For as much as it costs to put together a website nowadays, it is insane not to have a website for whatever your business is. And whatever industry, no matter how much you're selling or how much you're not selling, it makes no sense not to have a website. So I guess my approach to that would be, why don't you want to have as many people out there selling as possible? And that usually brings a response of, well, I do. Well, if you do, then we have one that's going to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you. And we move past that. Every business, once again, needs marketing in their grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
If you make a business plan, your business plan doesn't include marketing, you will not get funded by one institution or bank. It's just a part of the overall plan that you need to be successful in a business.
And how important is branding and your brand image and your appearance online? Like, let's say for people who, just go on the free, sites, but they create it, which, give them an A for effort for doing that. But what is the significance of having a very attractive brand versus maybe a website or something that is not clicking or something that's off and doesn't look as presentable or professional?
You get what you pay for. Mm-hmm. That's in life in general. So you can put together something yourself and try, but everybody is a professional or an expert in their field for a reason. Right. There are certain aspects to a website that you might not even know exist, but it does. I joke with some of my friends all the time about um, uh, advertisement on TV. So a commercial comes on. The way people are positioned, what colors they're wearing, um, their gestures, all of that has been researched in full. Um, and brought to you for a specific reason. If you go into a grocery store, there's a reason why the milk is all the way in the back.
And the reason why all the candy and stuff is up front. It gets you all the time. Oh, I'm thirsty.
It ain't just because.
Or the kids, they put it at eye level with the kids.
It's not just because they mean and they want
it's
to put
intentional.
Milk all of this is market
because everyone needs milk, so they're gonna have to walk through everything else to go get it.
Market research is prevalent. So when you think about something that in depth, that they would go to those means from a marketing standpoint, a sales standpoint, then why would you think that, oh, I can do this by myself? Exactly. Like I said, if you're a very small business starting out, I can understand some things might not be available to you. If you're a thriving business or on the verge of being a thriving business, it makes no sense.
But tell the audience, because not a lot of people know what SEO, search engine optimization, all of that. Because when you decided to launch iLocal 10 years ago, I was also like, what the heck is he doing? What is all this like analytical stuff and like all these terminology? So like somebody who is also brand new, doesn't have like a marketing background, or SEO, search engine and all of that. What does that mean, and why is it important to the audience?
Okay, search engines are how you move around on the internet. Unless you have the exact URL of a website, then you will usually search for whatever you're looking for. The search engine being Yahoo, Google, I can't think of the other. Firefox? I can't remember the other one that I use, but those are ways that you navigate the internet. So, search engine optimization is making your business legitimate and searchable.
And why is that important?
Well, there's a reason somebody's looking for your website. Either they want to learn more information about your website, or they want to utilize whatever service or product that you're selling. So I don't go to K Jewelers website just to look around and not be interested. If I'm looking around, it's because I'm interested. I'm checking prices, I'm checking what you have, or I'm ready to make a purchase, or I want to see whether or not the local K Jeweler has what I want, so I can go down and pick it up. So there is an actionable move that they're doing when they go to your website. So when someone types in jewelry, just like K Jewelers will be up there, you want your jewelry shop to show up as well. You have jewelry as well. You're a viable option. So why wouldn't they take a look at your website as well as K Jewelers? Well, if you don't do SEO, your website
they won't find you.
Yeah, you won't be
okay. So what are some of the free ways for someone that maybe a struggling entrepreneur or someone who maybe is just starting off? What are some of the things that they could do to improve their SEO so someone's looking for them online can find them easier?
Sure. So SEO is going to start with the 600-pound gorilla, which is Google. So you're going to create a Google My Business page so that they can understand that you are a legitimate business, and they're going to make you send it. They're going to send you a postcard with a code on it, and you're going to have to send it back because they want to verify your physical address. There's a process that you go through, but there's no money involved in that process. So that is one of the quickest ways to at least get the dominant.
You said Google My Business?
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know this. Did you guys hear this? Google My Business. If you are a business and you are not utilizing Google My Business, you're missing out. Google My Business is free to use, and it actually allows you to post different contents, to kind of have like a presence online. Is when someone's Googling your name, searching your name, you have like kind of everything there, and then it allows them to click on it, just like when you do a Google search or when you're, looking up someone, you'll see sometimes it's on the right hand side, and then you see all their information. That is free to do. So regardless if you have a storefront or brick and mortar or you don't, that's okay. You could still have a Google My Business. It's important that you utilize as many free things as you can online to help people see and find you.
Yeah, like I said, Google is the main one. Yahoo has Yahoo local listings.
Okay.
Um, every search engine has a way that you can build some type of business page.
Got it.
A lot of people don't know that social media is really under the umbrella of SEO, because you're creating links to your website through your posts, and link building is a part of social media. SEO. So whenever you can get another website to post your link, that's another viable link. The more links you have, coupled with the online directories,
yes,
all of this makes up an algorithm for Google to determine whether or not you're legit, how legit you are, how popular you are, and therefore raise your Google score.
Nice.
So, it's a ton of stuff. SEO, I could go on for hours.
And you also have an app that is very minimal. If you are hearing my voice right now and you do not want to pay an SEO company like us big bucks to like be control of your marketing, Marcello had an app created that you can actually do it yourself. You would just, pay a premium, a small amount every month to be able to utilize that app. You have your own login and everything, or you can assign somebody as an admin to go through these easy to follow tasks. It'll also give you, things to do, where to submit your links so that you could boost your website ranking so people can come onto your website. And so, if you're interested in that, feel free to reach out to us, message us, and we'll be more than happy to set up a free consultation with you to kind of talk about all of your options to help you grow your business. So you can email us at info@ilocoonlinemarketing.com, and we'd be happy to set up a call with you to go over any resources that you need to help grow your business. We know that right now times are hard for everybody. So, we have clients that are paying a lot, but we also have clients that we want to help that, that we just give free resources to, or help them get in a plan that is feasible to their budget, right? And so that's what matters. And we love to help small business entrepreneurs, but we also have larger companies and organizations that we work with. But I think our passion is more so helping, those ones that started where we are in small business like us. And so we want to see them succeed. And so if you are a small business owner, or if you know someone that needs help, have them reach out to us so we could schedule a Zoom meeting. We're not as mean as we look. So I'm kidding. I said we. So
I'm offended.
I love you too. So we're really caring people, genuinely caring people, and that's why we started this podcast. On our own time, volunteering. That's why sometimes some weeks it gets so hectic. We're like, we got to skip this week because we do this. No.
I'm always.
Oh, no. They put a replay. Because our lives as entrepreneurs, it does get crazy hectic. 4 kids, 2 grandkids, although our oldest is, out the house now, but still, it's juggling different projects and juggling different organizations that we're helping and different that we work with. And so it gets kind of overwhelming. And so, but this is our passion, this Blasian Soul podcast. We want to be on here. So we volunteer our time. And yes, some weeks it's like, oh, do we have to get on here? Do we? But we know that we do have to be on here to keep spreading the message, to keep being engaged with our audience, to make sure that we're highlighting Black and Asian minority leaders. but also other business owners, other people that also, are struggling as well. So, to just educate you, the audience, about us and our perspective of things, and also help you during this pandemic. So we appreciate everyone that watches us. But now, can we get to the fun part? And so you took up most of the time. I know. I'm just kidding. Jeez. Most of what he can't take a joke. So anyways, most of what he has already, this is just us guys, forgive us. Anyways, what I would like to do is to share a little bit, and I'll go quick because we don't have that much time left, which is fine. Just want to reintroduce the things that I've been, working on the evenings and weekends on, outside of work. I have been creating, and the thing is, we opened our business location in Elgin, literally, you guys, like 1 or 2 days before the pandemic hit. Like, our grand opening was like a day before they called a 3-month shutdown, right? And so for the last almost 2 years now, or is it almost 3 years? It's almost been 3 years, because it was 2 years. We were about to open, but we had the space in 2019, you guys. So we had the space in 2019. I did like all of the remodeling, putting chairs together, putting things together, doorbell, whatever, the whole place. I went in there every day after work or on the weekends to put this together. 6 months. I worked on building this, and then just bad timing. And it was just like, just literally, we had our grand opening. We were excited. And then there was this talk about, the shelves are all empty and there's going to be a shutdown. We're like, do we still do our ribbon cutting? But then nope, 3 months shutdown. And so in the beginning, our whole entire plan was to have a business consulting place. And so we focused more on the business aspect so that we can have like training and the developments and have the marketing consulting firm in there, and then a little bit of beauty and a little area where we can perform beauty and photography. But now that most of our online things can be done online, most of our online business and iLocal and all of that, we've been working from home for the most part. And Marcello's been working from home from his laptop. So because most of the things can be done online, I figured, why not revise and revamp and refresh the place to where other people can utilize it, to where other people can come in, make some money, and be able to make a living, and we can help them build their business. And so the thought came to make it a little bit more girly, a little bit more welcoming, and fresh flowers and pink, and women and salon, and because everybody needs to feel good, look good, right? And so I wanted to show a little quick brief like slideshow of the revision, and then I will share a little bit about the business, what we do, just so you have a better idea, because people ask me all the time, what do you do? And sometimes I don't even know. I'm like, whatever it takes. But we do beauty branding, and we are a beauty branding and business focused. Beautiful Potential is a beauty branding and business focused company. And so I took everything from my background and created a company that is unique to that, and unique to the specific things that I love and enjoy. And so you'll see. Yes. So that is Beautiful Potential, inside look at Beautiful Potential. And I'm going to take you over to share a little bit more about what we are, who we, who we serve and all that good stuff. So as I mentioned, Beautiful Potential is a beauty branding oops, and a business organization. And so basically, what we do is we have beauty and photography, we have branding services, and business coaching to help others do their own thing, to help others learn how to be better onlinepreneurs, right? And so I did also recreate the logo to go along with the business because, new year, new look, even the business had a makeover, right? And so basically, what we do there, a little bit about the organization, the company, what we do, just a little bit about me, and then, of course, again, beauty branding and business coaching. So a little bit about the beauty side. We do have a full service salon. However, Beautiful Potential focuses on makeovers. So we focus on giving you that picture perfect makeup and photo shoot so that you can use those pictures for memories, for, for your anything, for your business, for your logos, for your whatever it is, your online presence, your brand, right? And so we have makeup and photo shoots. However, we're not restricted to that. We do offer other salon services. That's just our main one. So we are going to be offering beauty education, which I have been working on, partnering with key beauty industry leaders to be able to bring you, beauty lessons, right? And so I don't know if you guys know this, but my whole career has been in the beauty industry. I've run several beauty schools, top beauty schools, campus directors for schools, and so beauty has always been my passion. I've just taken more onto the business side, but I am still a licensed cosmetologist, licensed instructor. And so it will always be my passion. It'll always be in my blood. I still have students from, 2007, over 10 plus years ago, that I'm still in touch with, and I still see their progress, and I love it. It's just us beauty people, we're just creatives, and we're just so like fun. And there's sometimes it's not, but I just love the beauty field and everyone in it. And so also the other thing is we have a spacious 2,000 square foot facility with up to 9 rooms that can accommodate a girls' night, women's empowerment training sessions, coaching sessions, princess parties. I mean, there's endless things that we can do. And so if you're worried about social distancing, we have 9 rooms altogether and can always be, rearranged. But we can you can hire our staff or people that are that can do makeup and things like that, or you can bring your own people, there. But you can utilize the space for that. We have a photography studio right in house, so that's the convenience. You have salons. You have the salon area, and then you have the photography area, and then you have the event center, so event rooms and conference rooms. So it's a pretty spacious place, and you can have a glam photo party with your girlfriend's birthday bash for your little princess, And then, of course, the beauty lessons are coming. I am looking to partner with more beauty professionals in the industry. I have quite a few in my Rolodex that are going to be helping out, and I'm excited to get with them and get that going. It's been, a couple years in the process. It's now we're ready to kind of launch that. Now, the branding side, whereas we do similar things, iLoco and Beautiful Potential. However, Beautiful Potential is more focused on the visual appearance of your brand. And so if you need like the technical part, the SEO, the analytical part, that would be Marcello. And also he does this part too. But my clientele is mostly women entrepreneurs, because I love to see women grow and build their confidence. So our slogan is bringing out the beauty in you and your brand. And so, we provide branding services, logo design, websites, flyers, ebooks, print materials, and more, creating content, creating whatever you need, whatever you can think of, we can create that. And so we do photo sessions, and then you're able to utilize that for your professional headshots and for your portfolio or your brand image to grow your brand identity online. And we're able to help you with that audio, video, marketing, all of that. And now, one of the things is that, so here's just our full price, our full services. And this is actually one of my client here, Mrs. D here. She has her own business as well. Amazing, amazing woman. And so now I know that, a lot of people are just starting out. And so sometimes marketing is not in their budget. And so what I've also created was an opportunity for you to learn how to do it yourself. And so you're learning from someone like me who does not have like a degree in marketing or long, extensive experience and working experience. This is something that I learned through this whole last couple of years during the pandemic. And, any little thing that I picked up from my husband through the last 10 years that he's worked, I've taken all of that together, and I'm able to now do it myself and also help others, teach them. As a business coach, I help clients teach them how to do it, and so they can learn and do it themselves. And I also have, if you want to schedule a free success call, go to my website. There's a button there, free coaching call. And then you can also see testimonials as well for the clients that I've helped over this last few years that I've started this. And so you could work, one-on-one, online training, virtual live trainings. Also, we have an online school. So I also have created an online school to help those who do not have the budget for business coaching, or, so we have like visual courses, video courses that will help you hand in hand and help you, guide you through the process of learning whatever it is. There's so many things that technology has gone up, has changed so much that there's so many things that you can do on your own. And with the right training and guidance, you will boost your confidence. And I'm here to help you do that. So our courses, there's over 100 courses on here, and they're not that expensive. There's ebooks that you can also purchase for just $9 for different things that, you would like. But just go through here and see if there's anything that you want to learn. There's things that you could, classes that you can take to grow your online audience. If you want to start your own podcast, there's podcasts for $27, video that walks you through how to edit your voiceovers and things like that. There is, if you're not confident in computer, there is computer training. There is, PowerPoint presentation, Word document trainings. I mean, I have put the price like really, really low. So that way it's affordable for those who want to learn. And then if you have a skill that you want to teach others, we also have an online teachable course on learning how to create your online class, like how I created this. I have a website, I have a training course on that as well for only $27. You want to learn how to create your own website. And the thing with me is, if you get stuck somewhere versus you just buying a course online and then you're like, forget it, you're frustrated, you don't want to deal with it because you got stuck somewhere, you can actually reach out to me and I'll be happy to jump on a call to kind of help you guide through this. Okay. So yeah, so lots of things, social media marketing. If you're brand new to social media and you want to learn.
You can't go through.
No, I'm not. Okay. So yeah, so check it out yourself, video, website content. So we're kind of out of time, so I'll let you guys check all that out on your own. And let me know if you are interested in any of that. So hopefully that gave kind of a brief overview of my business, Beautiful Potential, and iLocal online business. Are both organizations really kind of go hand in hand. So we're here to help you grow your business. And
without a doubt. We've given you guys information you have to want to grow it. We can't put that fire in you to want to grow your business. But if you are looking to grow your business, to start a business, to see what you can do to position your business in the correct way, that's what we're here for.
Oops.
With that, we will get out of here. We will have our usual clientele and guest speakers next week. But like I said, we had got a lot of questions because they were hearing a lot of things about our business, and then they see social media posts, so they really didn't understand
what we did
and how we moved. So that's kind of a brief overview of what we do.
Yes. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. So online school is that one. And so if you want to take online courses, I just put the link on there. And if you are local in Elgin, or if you need branding or anything, like we work all over the world. So if you are someone that needs, marketing, just the ones that need to be on our brick and mortar, it's, the one that you have to be local, like the makeover and stuff. But other than that, everything else is pretty much online. And if you're somewhere else, I could still work with you and we could still teach you whatever you need to know or do the work for you.
Definitely. You guys
have a great Wednesday.
Stay safe out there. It's still
crazy.
It's still insane out there. So without a doubt, keep your loved ones close. Try to help who you can, and without a doubt, watch your six.
Yes. All right. Same time, same place. We'll see you next Wednesday. Lock on.
Deuces.